Hello, everyone. This is a really good map. I like this map. Danny, do you like this map?
I also really like this map. I'm gonna not be a grumpy goofus like I was last map. I actually like this map a lot.
This map is kind of awesome.
I do have to immediately make a goofus though, and let you know that I'm violating the spirit of minimum deployment.
Oh, what did you do this time?
So the minimum number of people deployed in this Discord call is 2.
Uh-huh.
But I have a cat in here, and she's kind of being vocal right now. So I guess that would count as deploying 3 instead of 2 people. And if you can hear meows in the background of the video, that's from me. And you should definitely comment timestamps of when they are, and I'm not just saying that for algorithmic boost reasons. Wink.
I will allow it because I really like cats. So the cat sounds can stay.
Do you like cats enough to put Ranulf in A tier?
Nope. No. Catboy bias cannot save him from being in a lower tier. I do remember seeing the polls and stuff about apparently people must really like Ranulf.
I know Ranulf is one of the 2 like Ike boyfriend candidates, and I think that's part of it. Or we scroll abusing.
Probably. Yeah, Asbel's about to eat a whole bunch of people, so I'm just gonna throw some scrolls on him to
Yummy experience. Yummy experience.
So turn 1 is the prep work. You just kind of lay low for a sec. Now we go into formation. Did you roll up on move?
Did I? No. That guy did though.
Oh my god. That's
Wait. Did both of them? No, just one.
But this one did. That's actually really frustrating.
Why?
Because I wanted to put Leaf here and Asbel like here. But now Leaf's going to be in range of one of the armors.
Well, you should just have Leaf roll up on his support range.
Suddenly, extra support range. Well,
what if that's the feature in the next Fire Emblem game? You know, we've done movement growth, we've done constitution growth, support range growth. 1% chance to have your support range grow by 1.
I'll just deal with it.
I mean, he has the light brand, right? Like, he can hit the armor with the light brand.
Yeah, it won't be magic damage because it'll be 1 range, but yeah, it's fine. Oh, don't forget to sip your water.
Sippy.
And now, we just hope Asbel dodges. Meanwhile, I actually need you to borrow a key for a second.
So, what's that little fancy building over there on the right? Are we going there?
I will be stopping here at some point, because as much as I would love to keep training Dawson's Dark rank, I'm gonna toss the tomes into the supply so I don't have to look at them anymore.
Wait, you got his secret promotion after I went to sleep? To Baron?
He just doesn't unlock it until chapter 22.
But you got the event for it?
Yes.
Speaking of chapter 22, I assume chapter 22 is the next time that we're going to see Dawson after this map, right?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know.
The joke is that we're leaving him behind to go to chapter 21X.
I didn't even think about that's what map that was. I just said a chapter out loud because I thought it'd be funny.
So 21X, for those who aren't aware, Thracia, you can either leave units behind on escape maps, such as this, or let them get captured on any map, regardless if it's escape. And if they're captured when you end the map, they go to jail, they go to prison. And with the exception of one specific map, there is one map where they go to a different jail. Other than that, regardless of the map that's not that, they'll go to Chapter 21X, which is a big prison where all your captured units go, and you have to, like, rescue them.
Which is kind of cool.
It is.
I wasn't thinking about leaving Dawson specifically behind, just because it would take him forever to get out. I was thinking about leaving someone behind with a slightly more move, just so I don't have to haul him through the chapter.
I mean, a lot of people like to leave at least one person behind throughout the campaign, because there's some treasures in the prison that you can't access unless you left at least one unit to get captured. Dawson is a popular candidate just because this is an escape map that's very movement intensive, and Dawson has low move. And he's heavy, so Karen's movement gets cut in half if she's rescuing him. Which is like...
He can't even be
obviously it's manageable, but it's annoying.
Yeah. Oh, that was a 99 miss. Oh my gosh.
What is this? The Binding Blade 100% hit miss glitch?
Gosh. I see too many people bring up 100% misses in... Oh, that was a good level. In FE6, and that makes me upset. If one person brought it up as a downside for the game, it'd be too many.
I think it's... most of the time when I see it brought up, it's not like, this makes the game unplayably bad. It's like, hey, that's a cool little... Like, that's a neat little bit of video game trivia lore.
Usually
to me, it feels the same as, like... It feels the same as, like... Because I'm a big fan of the first generation of Pokemon games. And they have a notorious glitch called the 1 in 256 glitch. Which is 100% accurate 100% accurate moves can miss. And, it feels like the same thing as that. Like, most of the time when people bring up the 1 in 256 glitch, like, there are some people who are, like, unplayably bad because it has this glitch. But for the most part, I see people being like, you know, Gen 1 is charming because its glitches are a fun part of its identity. For example, Badge Boost glitch, 1 in 256 glitch, the Mew glitch, the Asvel getting Constitution glitch. Wait.
Asvel,
Leaf can't rescue him anymore, right?
I think because my Leaf got build, he can. Yeah, so Leaf can still rescue him. But
because like, so that's the anti-speedrun tech, or not speedrun. That's the anti-LTC tech. In Lolo's Iron Man LTC, she had some strategies that relied on Leaf rescuing Asbel, and then Asbel leveled Khan.
And then it's like, oops.
But yeah, that's the thing about Leaf and Asbel's Khan being so close to each other. It means that their Khan levels can be actively detrimental, not just in like the LTC setting. Like there's some strategies that are... It's nice to be able to have one of them able to rescue the other because they support each other. They're both pretty good units. They're both units you want to warp to specific places.
They can take drop each other off of caps and stuff as well if you need to, because you kind of want them to stick together.
And if you're doing the thing where you warp skip a map, right? Having Leaf rescue Asbel so you only have to spend one warp staff to send both of them to the location
is pretty awesome.
It's a nice option. Now, obviously, it comes with the downside of, like, well, Leaf has to drop Asvel, so you can't necessarily, like, there's limitations, right?
Yeah.
I think the best way to go about, if you're trying to use that strategy, is to, like, have someone else rescue Asvel and then give to Leaf, then warp Leaf, and Leaf uses action to drop Asvel in boss range. Asvel kills the boss on enemy phase, Leaf seizes on player phase. But even then, that comes with its own limitations, because like if Leaf is in a scenario he can't survive enemy phase, then that's a problem, and in those cases you might want to use two staffs. My point isn't that that's the only way to do a warp skip. My point is it's a nice option to have.
It's something you can do.
Nice options. Hicks is a pretty cool option.
Speaking of option,
he has the option to walk on walls.
Yeah, he can just kind of stand on this wall tile, I
spawns
guess.
on a fucking terrain tile he can't move onto. This, wait! What if this is like what the FE6 Ilya map is referencing? The Hicks archetype.
It's just a reference to this.
Oh boy, he has the poleaxe.
Oh wait, he actually just one-shots this guy. Sure, I will spend one use of poleaxe to just... Oh my gosh.
It's an 80%. Like
It's
they
an
miss
80%.
80%. So you can't blame Hicks for that. Sometimes people miss 80%. Like it's fine.
It's not even really consequential 80% miss. It's just, oh no, he takes one more damage whenever the soldier tries to attack him now.
Or he dodges.
It's not even like that consequential in this. I want to throw Asbel at more people. So if I put Asbel here, 1, 2, 3, Leaf can go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leaf can't get reached. Oh, he can't reach anyways. So I'm gonna put Leaf here. I have to put Leaf here, he'll be fine. I guess that means he eats meteors.
2 meteors. How much damage are they?
If they both
16, 16. What's his magic?
0. So he
Yeah, he
would
dies.
explode.
He explodes.
For some reason, I think Asbel will be fine without supports.
What are their hit rates on him?
Single
Lamau.
digit.
6%. Yeah, I think he's good. I'm not sure if we've said this on this channel yet, but I think Asvel's like a pretty okay unit.
Yeah, I think he's kind of all right. Like he's
Just from this performance,
he
seems pretty good.
He just kind of kills everything.
Yeah, I mean he's not quite Hicks tier, where he one-shots people with the poleaxe. I've literally never seen Asvel one-shot someone with the poleaxe. Like literally never.
I don't think I have either.
Literally never. So like that's some Hicks utility that Hicks has in
Asbel can't use the
Asbel
Brave Axe.
doesn't.
So that's something Asbel
Yeah.
can't do.
Hicks can use the Brave Axe at base, right?
Yeah.
Does it have D rank axes?
I think the only X unit without D rank axes at base is Ocean.
Yeah, so that's another point for Hicks. An
Things aren't looking
anti-point
so
for
good
Asbel.
Why did we go to 4X again?
Oh, the SETI scroll.
Oh, true. And all of these houses.
Yeah, no, we went to 4X because you need to for Hicks.
Yeah, that's true. We have to go there for Hicks.
Here's the other thing that like you might not be aware of, right? So like
So
Leaf supports both Asvel and Hicks, right?
True.
But Sed also supports Asvel. And Sed doesn't show up until the end of the game, which means that Asvel doesn't reach his full support potential until the end of the game, which feels like a pretty significant downside to me.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the only person who supports Hicks is Leaf, so Hicks is at 100% of his power as soon as he joins. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good to me.
I keep seeing 15 magic on his level up screen, and I keep going, how does this character already have 15 magic? And then I remember it's because the stat screen shows the holy water bonus whenever you level up.
What's Asvel's strength stat look like?
Ooh, true. Also,
Yo, Asvel just missed 2 68s. Hicks has only missed 1 attack, and Asvel's missed 2. Again, I'm just saying, like, I'm just asking questions, liberals.
look at that.
Hicks, look at that. Asvel couldn't do that. He can't
Oh
even
my
use
God.
the fucking poleaxe. His axe rank's too low.
This proves that in Chapter 7 of FE6, the poleaxe / halberd is effective against soldiers.
That's the casual Jacob deep lore. Damn, Asvel. If that longbow had 3 range, Asvel would have been cooked right there. Couldn't counter, couldn't do nothing. Like if this was a real game. If this was a real game, by which I mean literally just has the mechanics of GBA and not any other game, then Asvel would have literally not countered. Hicks could have countered from 3 range with the super long axe.
Throw the poleaxe.
He throws the poleaxe. The poleaxe. Fun fact: poleaxe is 1-3 range, not 1-2-3. Literally just 1 and 3.
It's 1
it
and
can't
3
counter
range.
at 2 range. Yeah, it's just that. It's like if you have a archer with the regular bow and the double bow in FE9, and you get the checkerboard pattern. It's like that.
I can shoot you if you're slightly close, far away, but not just far.
Not in the middle though. Not in the middle.
My blind spot. Oh wow, that's great. Come on, Leaf.
Wait. Hicks. So Hicks poleaxe. That's Sonyan then. The 1 and 3, but
Hey,
not
magic.
2. That's like, it's like a fucked up and evil version of the Sanyan, because the Sanyan's 2-3 but not 1.
Imagine how much
You know,
fun
honestly,
Leaf
you know how we were worried about Leaf getting hit by Meteor twice?
Yeah.
We probably should have checked the hit rate.
I probably should have checked the hit rate.
I think he would have been fine. I think he would have been fine. Especially because, like...
I forgot the part where he
Yeah.
has 70 for avoid because of support and forest.
Yeah, support Forest and Charisma, right?
Because Charisma and she supports him. I forgot to
Yeah,
stacking both.
Leaf gets, like, extra double from that. Nana's so good, y'all.
Nana's
Nana's
awesome.
like... I feel like if we were to rank all of the units in the game, right? We're just making, like a who's the best. Like, obviously Hicks, then a blank space, then another blank space, and then Nana. Because Nana's really, really good. She's just, like... You can't be even as close to Hicks. And then Asvel's at the very bottom because he can't use the Poleaxe.
See, whenever Leaf promotes into Master Knight, he can use the poleaxe.
And then Nana can, because in FE4, spouses can give the money to each other, and Leaf, when he becomes Master Knight, because he's the king of Thracia, deems that the currency is no longer gold, it's poleaxes, so he can give poleaxes to his spouse under FE4 rules, because now poleaxe replaces gold.
He gets so much EXP off of that.
Yeah, look at this scrub getting a ton of EXP because he
doubles
needs
level.
it, because he's a growth unit, unlike Hicks, who just makes do based on his base stats alone.
God, imagine just having bases.
Yeah,
high
Hicks
stats
has
without
very good
investment?
bases.
That's so boring. Yeah.
Like, let me just read you Hicks's growth rates to prove he's a good unit. 80% HP, okay, that's pretty high, but 35% strength because he doesn't need any more strength because he's strong enough. That's what the message is. 5% magic because magic is nothing. That's what Reinhardt told me.
Yes.
40% skill because the other 60% comes from all of the players who are skilled enough to recognize Hicks is the best unit in the franchise. 30% speed because you gotta play fast and he uses his speed. 55% luck. Motherfucker's never getting crit.
True.
Literally the only way to prevent crits in Thracia is to have a high luck growth. So that's Hicks for you. He never gets crit. 30% defense, because the best defense is a good Hicks. Wait! I just realized, fucking Hicks has a 30% constitution growth?
Yo, that's awesome.
Wait, what if we second seal him to Thief? Then he can steal the Flame Sword.
Why could neither of my accidents use the battle axe?
Cause Hicks is a lover, not a fighter. He would never battle.
Very true. Okay, I guess we'll do like this.
I think the real reason is because they wanted Dhalsim to, like, stand out. I've noticed that FE does this a lot, where, like, if there's a unit who's infantry and uses the same weapon type as a unit who's cavalry, oftentimes the infantry will have a higher base weapon rank, especially in games where it's hard to build rank, like FE4 where it's literally impossible, and FE5. You get the same thing with, like, well, obviously there's exceptions, because Fergus just gets all the favoritism.
Yeah, there's some points. Oh, cool, we can just convoy warp something. Nice.
But, like, for example, Karen has E-rank lances and she's mounted. Meanwhile, your infantry lance user, Xavier, has E-rank lances much later into the game.
I always forget he has E-rank lances. That's incredible.
It's so funny. It's so funny that Thracia has exactly 2 people who can use lances indoors. And, both of them have E-rank to start. I mean, technically, Dhalsim has negative E because he doesn't even have E yet. When he promotes, he'll have E.
We start grading units based on their negative weapon ranks.
Maybe my theory about the weapon rank thing is wrong. Like, maybe it's literally just Dhalsim versus Hicks and Brighton. Because I'm struggling to come up with any other examples for mainline Fire Emblem. Like, I could fire off ROM hack characters who follow that pattern. But
Oh my god, he got con.
I'm Ooh. Okay, well now that's good though because it gives Asville more con flexibility.
Yes, and he loses
As
the
long
Light
as-
brand.
As long as Leaf doesn't get up to 10 con, cause then that limits your options in another way.
Yeah, because then you can't rescue him around as easy.
And there are a few chapters where I like rescuing him rather than warping him, just like either to save warp staffs or because like it's more interesting. Like I like Karen rescuing Leaf in in this map, obviously there's no warp access, but it's unlikely Leaf gets 10 Constitution by this map. Like, let's be real. But
he dies.
no, he dodges. Jacob,
Okay.
I think the thing you're neglecting is the 12 hit.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not-
obviously that's more of a risk than we should have taken, but I
It's
don't know.
still
Dodge
scary.
tanking is weird,
Oh my
right?
god, he's got so many crits.
Are you sure you didn't give him like FCC 100 or something?
I know he has 2 pursuit critical, but oh, he also has to dodge to 25.
Okay, that's a little bit more sketch.
Okay,
Okay, no, Leaf wins. Leaf wins.
Leaf wins. Okay. I got a little too carried away goofing off about Hicks, and I stopped paying attention.
What do you mean goofing? I thought we were reinventing the meta.
Oh, goofing as in having fun, not goofing as in saying wrong information.
Okay, good. We only say correct information on this channel.
Yes.
We save the wrong information for my channel.
There's like a 0% chance I capture this. I'm just gonna kill this guy.
I mean, you could capture with Nana. Does she have a non-Earth Sword weapon?
No, but
Nope.
19
Okay.
attack. She does like 15 damage to him.
Does the Earth Sword do physical at 1 range?
From what I understand, the Light Brand and Earth Sword do fizz damage at 1 range.
Okay, I knew the Light Brand did, but I didn't know about the Earth Sword. Mostly because, like, I don't really do 1 range Earth Sword stuff. I love Nana, but, like, I use the Earth Sword for the NOS effect.
So he doesn't kill here. He'd have to add it twice to kill. Okay. Meanwhile...
For a second, I didn't realize he doubled. And, for a second, I didn't realize he doubled, and when you said Adept twice, my brain flashed to a reality where Adept just has a chance of proccing on
every single
itself,
time.
including when you Adept. So, like, say you have, like, a 15% Adept chance, and you attack once. If you got lucky enough, he could just, like, land 5 or 6
Keep
attacks.
re-rolling the adepts.
Just, like, Adept someone to death. Like,
that sounds
the
sick
most...
and twisted. I love it.
The most, we've got Astra, like, Mom, can I buy Astra from the grocery store? We have Astra at home. Astra at home, rocking Addict 5 times in the same round of combat.
Just keep addicting. That sounds evil, but I also kind of love it. Until the enemy has it, then I hate it. Then I never want to see it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about proc skills, honestly. I don't think they're good in most scenarios, but I don't dislike them if they're on your units, because you can sort of, like, you can manage stuff, like, especially if you can remove them. Because, like, there is always the, like, oh, I'm going to set up a kill for my project, just kidding, I procced Adept, which can be a little bit eye-rolly. But even then, like, it's fine, whatever. In the games where Adept, or, like, accidentally proccing Adept is a thing, I also think training projects tends to be, like, somewhat easier than a lot of other games.
You have tools and technology, probably.
Like, for example, in Thracia, right? Like, you could accidentally proc Adept with Leaf when trying to set up a kill, and that can get in the way of training projects, but at the other end of things, like, this game has Paragon, this game has Scrolls, like, the Paragon Sword, I mean. This game has Scrolls, this game has a lot of maps with weak enemies. If there's a little Skrunkle you want to train, you can, and it's pretty easy to do so.
Yes.
But I don't like when enemies have proc skills, because almost always there's nothing you can do about it. The exception is, I know in Radiant Dawn you get access to 3 Nihils, which are useful, but not nearly enough for when you have to deal with proc skills. Because you have more than 3 units, you could just, like, die to a Diginsia procking Mire, for example.
It's crits you can't avoid in a lot of cases.
Yeah. Whereas, like, one of the interesting things about enemies having crits is it encourages you to make use of tools to get around them. Now, how good those tools are depends. Like, I'm doing an Iron Man of FE8 right now, and there was a 1% crit, which in an Iron Man I think is an unacceptable risk, like a 1% chance someone dies. So I just spent like 50 turns grinding a crit avoid support to not have to deal with that.
It worked.
And it worked, but I also think that like hitting end turn 50 times is an unreasonable ask. Please look away. Hicks didn't miss. That was actually secretly Asvel in disguise.
Oh, don't worry.
They switched places.
Don't worry, that was Brighton. You don't have to worry.
Oh, thank God. Brighton's fucking washed. Hicks has taken over.
That was supposed to be a Wrath crit to get rid of the soldier, but Brighton decided to be himself for a sec.
Okay, in fairness, now that we're outdoors, his hit rates get worse because he has to use shitty... Like, look at the hit rate on the Steel Axe.
Because what
It's
axes...
so bad!
The
It's
axes I
so
have access
bad!
to, I have Pole Axe with 60, Battle Axe he can't use, Brave Axe that I brought into Manster, and then Steel Axe.
I know that there's the narrative that, like, Kaga hated axes until FE5, which was his apology to axes. But I think that's literally just people coping on Ocean and Dagdar as, like, the only good axe. I think Ocean and Dagdar are the only, like, exceptional axe users in the game. You know, I won't say they're the only good ones because of the principle I was saying with, like, whoever you want to train, you can. Like, you can make Halvin into a beast. Just give him, like, the Brave, like, have the Brave Hacks be his personal property. Give him a bunch of scrolls to help fix his skill. When he promotes, he can use the Paragon Sword, and then it's like he's getting on promoted gain. And then, like, hey, he's a beast. Like, everyone is usable in this game, even, like, the shitty people like Robert.
Yeah, it's easy enough.
But I don't think that everyone being usable is, like...
He doesn't have 1 or 2 range equipped. We don't have to combat. We can just eat him.
I forgot. God, how embarrassing would it be if Leaf had procced Add Up twice and then just like we missed the Physical Meteor?
And then we wouldn't have realized that it was inconsequential. Just been like, well, too bad I had to chip him down.
The thing is, I know that. I just forgot.
I forgot too. I want to take his meteor off before I drop him. I still have
I think that's the problem with, like, because of our recording schedule, we can only play like 2 or 3 chapters a night, sometimes less. And we only record once a week. And I think that's kind of the problem is, like, because Thracia in particular is so different from a lot of other Fire Emblems, it's easy to forget a Thracia specific mechanic if you're only playing it once a week in like a short, well, I say short, 2 to 3 hour session, right? Yeah. And it's really, it's really easy to forget 1 or 2 of the mechanics.
But the capture,
because there's so many of them.
And capturing siege tomes doesn't come up that often, I think. Because I think if you have a 1-2 range in your inventory, you have to go for the capture, right? It's not just if it's equipped.
Yeah, even if it's not equipped, it's not free unless they literally have none. But you can get around it in the few instances where, like... So, one that comes to mind is I think it's a capturable bolting tome in the mountain map, Hannibal's Manor is what I like to call it, where Selfina and the Scrub Squad show up. Nice Wrath crit.
Yes, he has a wind tome and a physic as well, I think. I mostly remember that guy because I like stealing his wind tome off of him.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, is like, if you deploy Lithus, steal the wind tome, then someone else can capture and you get bolting and physic for free.
Oh, that's smart. When Brighton actually hits, he's kind of cool. Because Wrath is a good skill.
What's Hicks's skill?
No.
Oh, okay, so that means he must have an invisible skill. He probably has the Avel one.
Just can't
where he
die.
just never dies. Honestly, I think it'd be very funny if they just slapped that skill invisibly on some random fucking piece of shit.
Just a nothing unit that you would never expect.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that wouldn't work for Hicks because he's the best unit in the game already.
It kind of reminds me of people. I'll see people play FE4 and they won't properly read how Miracle works. So they'll send one of the dancers into the arena and they'll get, you know, the dancer will get knocked down to 2 HP or whatever, and then keep dodging over and over, and they'll go, wow, that was the luckiest arena fight I've ever seen. I dodged, you know, all of these 80%. And then you just have to kindly nudge and go, hey, you should probably look up how Miracle in FE4 actually works.
In fairness, it's kind of a difficult skill to understand on first glance. Even if you read the full description, it's like, it's not the most straightforward thing, at least for me, to process.
It's a very weird version of Miracle, and it's unlike anything we've really seen in this series, I think.
Yeah, it's like, it's basically you gain a bunch of avoid when your HP is below 11, depending on how far below 11 it is, and you can get to the point where you have a plus 100 avoid that the enemy doesn't see, which is the crucial thing, because enemies won't attack if they have 0% chance to hit you, but there are certain things they don't see, such as leadership and miracle. And I forget whether the charisma bonus they can see or not. FE4 heads, let me know in the chat. I always forget. I think they can't see charisma, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, I can't remember if they see it or not. I just know that they can't see Miracle. That's the big one I remember.
Yeah, because it's such a huge number that you can potentially gain. But it's only for the first turn that you have that low HP.
Yes.
And if you get down to that low HP from, like, dying in the arena, then it also doesn't count.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
Fighting in the arena, you literally can't, because if you win, then you get restored to full HP, and if you die in the arena, I wonder if you get damaged and retreat, actually, does Miracle maintain on the map?
I believe so. It's just if you enter the arena at 1 HP, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, I could be wrong. I should have some.
I don't know how that niche interaction works. I know if you die in the arena, you'll come back at 1 HP, but it won't count for Miracle.
And if you win in the arena, your HP gets restored to full, so there's no Miracle. But I genuinely don't know if you get damaged down to low HP but don't die in the arena, and you leave, do you have Miracle on the map? My instinct is to say no, but I haven't tested it, and I haven't heard anyone say yes or no. So, like, I would genuinely like to hear from people who know the game good about that.
Because I am probably just thinking of if you. There we go. Because I'm thinking of if you status with sleep and then leave the arena, then it stays. I remember that.
Yeah. There's some weirdness.
Take, drop.
God, these rescue chains are so viscerally satisfying to watch.
Thank you. I've gotten fairly good at doing this rescue over this wall.
Who are we giving Paragon to?
I'm not sure. I actually don't know who I want to give Paragon to. Usually, I have a goofy rule for myself where the first person to level move gets the Paragon scroll. And they just become my super project person. Just throw this meteor in display. But I haven't really thought about who I'm giving it to yet.
Yeah, I know. So, should we talk about the long-term planning we've been doing off camera?
They'll see it whenever it happens.
Okay, because I was thinking that might apply to that, but it doesn't actually.
We can think about in between recordings who we want to give it to, that way we can plan without spoiling some surprises. I don't think there's an easy way to really do that. Yeah, not really. We'll just do it this way.
Yeah, this can be a little bit weird. The last couple can be a little bit weird.
The way I like to try to do it, which I forgot to do this time, was drop either Dalson or a mount over first. That way you have Karen take drop 1, and then you have someone give, and then take drop with someone else, and use her as like a bridge to get a second person over the wall that turn.
Yeah.
And the reason I do it this way is because I never opened this door and all of this, and I never opened this door either. It means I can go up in this area and sort my inventories and fly Karen over to the supply back and forth without worrying about Dallas ruining my party.
You're a genius.
And then there's just no way he can reach you. So that's why I do it that way.
Have you considered the downside to your plan?
And what's that?
In Super Thracia, on this map, Leaf gets teleported into the center of the map and surrounded by berserkers. And if that happened in vanilla, you kind of wouldn't have a way out.
That doesn't surprise me. That's how that works.
So did you consider that? Did you consider that thing that's not in the game?
The
possibility of that?
I did not consider that.
Wait, don't wait. You gotta take give, right?
Give. Yeah, there we go. And now you'll just take drop next turn, and then she'll pick up like Leaf
and dismount.
So that you can be dropped next turn. It's a little time consuming, but I just want to throw some stuff into the inventory, into the convoy that I don't feel like holding on to anymore.
Yeah, because we don't get preps until Chapter 8, and while that is close, like there's only one map in between, it can be helpful to like be able to manage your inventory beforehand. You know, you saw that we did that in Chapter 5. We did that in Chapter 4X, we did that in Chapter 4, and there's not really as much of an opportunity to do that in this map I've typically found, but I didn't think of the strategy that you thought of.
Now you dismount, and now you'll be picked up and carried over next turn.
Because, like, now we have literally all the time in the world.
Yep, and Gauss hasn't even showed up yet. But now, whenever he does show up, we can take all the time we need.
He's gonna be Boo Boo the Fool.
Now, the awkward part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Karen has to start right here if she wants to reach the supply and get back without ever potentially being in fire sword range. So it's a little...
Wait, fire sword range?
Or does he have a fire sword or a master axe? Or is it just a master sword?
I'm pretty sure... So Galzus, I'm pretty sure, has a master axe. I don't think there's another flame sword here. I feel like if there were, people would talk about it. Because you can rig Khan to steal the fire sword on the ballista map. So I feel like people would say, like, oh, you want to rig Lithus's Khan so you can steal the fire... Like, if there were one on this map.
Okay.
I think people would say that you want to do that against, like, steal vulnerary on and off the sniper in Chapter 5 or something.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking of, I think whenever you recruit him later, he has a fire sword on him. I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Let me look at that, because I think literally the only ones are the one in Avel's inventory and the one on the random general. Flame,
I do remember, I'm very certain I remember he has 2 vulneraries in his starting inventory, which I just find really funny.
Oh, no, you're correct. Galzus has a flame sword in his inventory.
Oh, now we're getting the sad music because we waited too long.
There's a capturable one in Chapter 10, a capturable one in Chapter 23, and 24, and then Bovis, who is the Galzus Dead Lord, has one. Okay. Today I learned.
So I'll try to be somewhat quick with trying to get everything sorted. Oh, here he comes. Put me in, coach.
So the S. Damn.
The S archetype.
Feld really wanted us to talk about the S archetype.
Oh, there he is. And
Does Galzus move if he can't reach? He shouldn't move. Like, just like the Cavaliers, they should just all stand still.
He's just vibing. Okay, so it's just a master sword.
It's literally just a master sword. Okay.
Okay, so
it's even less threatening than I thought. What do they
Interesting.
have? Just long lances, right?
Yeah, I'm very certain all the caps just have long lances.
Wait. Warp staff.
Does Raedric have arms thrift? He
Wait,
just
what?
warped Galzus.
No, he had a one use in his inventory that broke, probably.
Or what's shoot,
Staff Savant
Staff
in
Savant.
Fates.
I was thinking of that.
I
skill
think it would be
Hortensia
Staff Savant in
has.
Fates, right?
Doesn't
Oh,
Hortensia
yeah,
have a skill
World Tree.
Hortensia in
World
it?
Tree.
That's what
Yeah,
it is.
Hortensia has World Tree. Everyone gasses that up. When, like, the real good part about Hortensia is just high staff rank, flying, and extra range.
2-range heal stabs are awesome.
Like,
For
don't get me wrong,
positioning.
World Tree is nice, like, gravy to have on top. Because on average, you get, like, 1 extra use per warp staff, I think is what it maths out to.
That's
But it's also, like, 1 chance-based lol. And 2, it's largely unnecessary. For warp, at least, it's largely unnecessary. I know that there's an LTC where somebody actually spends money to reclass Hortensia in and out of her master class so she never procs World Tree.
really.
Yeah, every time she unlocks it, because you have to be like level 5 to unlock it, they reclass Hortensia into like Berserker and then back into her personal class.
Just to prove that you don't need it to do these skips.
Yeah, just to prove you don't need it, and also to prove that like the gold is also not very tight. Like it simultaneously serves as anti-World Tree propaganda and anti-make it killing propaganda. It's kind of funny.
But make it killing.
Make it killing super fun. Like I get why people like it.
Wait, it's a funny skill.
It's just like, it's on a unit with really low luck who demands you spend some money on her anyway. Which, like, in fairness, you spend money on every unit. Like, everyone wants a Master Seal, everyone wants a Second Seal, everyone wants a Forge. Yeah.
I remember not realizing make it killing was actually working in my first run.
Oh, because it doesn't tell you, right?
It just says, like, get X amount of gold. It doesn't say, oh, make a killing proc, and you got gold from it. So I just thought it was
No
enemies
lockpick.
dropping money.
No lockpicks. How are you gonna unlock all the chests in the map?
All the chests in the next map. I think Fergus is actually pretty ready to
Wait, did you hammer on the rapier?
go. I didn't.
Oh wait, no, you don't have hammer. Where'd you get the second one? Oh, house, right?
Yeah, there's like a house that has one.
I was so confused. At first, I was like, wait, did you actually hammer on the rapier when there's a ton of
No.
stealable ones next map? And then I was like, wait, you literally don't even have the hammer user. And then I was like, what the fuck is going on? And it was just me being confused. I'm just a goofus.
I gave Nana Hammer rank, or PRF, because she's my favorite.
Yeah, you can send the Hamern to Manster if you put it in Leaf's inventory, and then Nana gets to use it, but only if you do that. And
You can just
also,
pair
if you
them.
do that, Safi reclasses to Berserker. She says, I'm a healer, but...
And then just starts doing Berserker stuff. I promise this all makes sense in my head.
I mean, me too. We're right there together in our insanity.
I just want all these keys and extra stuff out of my inventory, because it makes me sad to look at all of them.
Especially if you're trying to do the rapier heist.
Yeah. It's like, this is a good looking inventory, so you're good to go, see you way down here. Oh, you get up here so you can start dumping your stuff. And then... defense... You just kind of vibrate here. Your inventory's empty, right? Yeah. Oh, you can't reach. Take all of these things. Oh wait, also the lockpick, because I don't need it next map. I know there are people who like watching me do preps, funnily enough, so this is for all those preps enjoyers out there.
Time to preps max.
Because this is effectively just really long and extended preps. Okay, you're basically good to go.
Actually, I'm curious, how many supply slots do you have? Like left, I mean. Because oh no, I know how many you have total. I meant how many you have left. Because, like, I know I typically fill up the Thracia convoy way too quickly because I just steal stuff.
Honestly,
stealing
fair.
is fun.
Throw all the sorties down here for a sec. You go down here with the sorties so you can sort out your inventories. You go down here because you're basically good to go. I think I have around 60 more slots. Ish. I'll grab some iron axes out. I think. I keep going back and forth on leaving Dalton behind in this map.
I mean,
it does.
Do you think he's going to be useful next map? Because the reason that people leave him behind on this map isn't like it's your last opportunity to leave someone behind. It's if you're doing a breakneck blitz and he can't make it to the escape point in time. But he's made it to the escape point. So there's not really a reason to leave him behind. You have other opportunities to just leave someone behind. I don't see a reason to leave him behind on this map, like genuinely.
Yeah.
Even if he never does combat, like I see a reason to leave him behind on this map in general, but from the current position you're in where you've bothered bringing him down here anyway, I just don't see a reason because even if he never sees a round of combat, he's like 8 more inventory slots for stealing rapiers or holding vulneraries or whatever it is you want him to do.
I could see a potential upside where if I want to leave someone behind in a future map, I have to actively deploy someone to get left behind. But I think there will probably be a map where I can field just... what's that map? The really long one where your army gets... like half your army's at the bottom, running away from the reinforcements.
That's 20, or that's 19.
Because I know that one is your last chance to leave someone behind.
Only if you're only leaving people behind on escape maps. Remember, if you let someone get captured, then they also go to jail.
See, I can't just let someone get captured on a future map. Okay, real quick, what all swords do I have? I don't think I need to pull any iron swords out, but, you know.
It's nice to know what you've got access to.
So you're set to go. Got an iron sword. I'll give you these. Well, I want Liffus to have a weapon, actually.
Just so he doesn't get captured after he steals stuff?
Yeah, because otherwise they're just going to capture him after I steal rapiers, and I don't want that to happen.
Just yoink him.
There we go. Do something like that. Machu is pretty set to go. Yeah, that's basically what I want on her. You have an iron sword, and that's enough. So you're set to go. You're just gonna divvy out vulneraries here in a sec. I'll grab an iron sword for leave. And then I'll grab like some iron axes for my axe guys. I don't think there's any armor knights really, so I don't need a hammer. I think this is all I need. I like bringing an iron axe for Dowson, I guess. He's not gonna see a lot of combat, but eh.
It's again one of those, like, the Cavs can't just auto-capture him if he has one, even if he doesn't ever use it to attack, it stops him from being,
it's
yoinked.
something.
Although, alternatively, if you let him get yoinked and they get weighed down and they can't move, like, that's kind of peak comedy.
That would be funny. Give me all those for a sec. Speed that up a little bit. So let's see. We'll do... Brighton gets an iron. Hicks. You get an iron. You get this, so you can promote soon. I guess Dawson gets the battle axe. Is the only one who can use it. So iron and battle. I'll give the hand axe to Hicks because you're getting temporary favoritism. There we go. That's a good inventory.
Is the Master Seal going to be used this turn, or this map, or are we saving it? Get a couple more levels.
Having a second staffer can be really nice, and just the flat staff boost is kind of awesome.
I mean, Sage promotion gains are bracked. If you haven't seen them before, I know you have, but like the viewers, prepare yourselves
It is
for something
to
incredible.
behold. So maybe I'll promote him this map. I mean, the promo gains are gonna. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go and promote him. Because
I mean, he's nearly capped speed anyway, so we don't get to see the full amount that he gains from speed. But trust me, it's more than 2.
yeah, he's gonna be fine. We'll get one of those for Asbel. One of those for Asbel. I actually get one of these for Asbel. I'm saving this for Safi, I think. That should be good for those. Okay, Brighton is ready to roll.
Like May.
No. We're almost done, I swear.
You keep saying that. I'm not sure that you know what it means.
So you're ready to ball. Oh, I should probably keep vulnerary my other units. Liphis, you're getting 3 uses to lower your inventory capacity. You can take some limited use ones because you have slots. You take that. And I take one just in case. You never know. So this whole bottom squad is ready to roll. You get this stuff. Your inventory is full. Dowson's ready to roll. Hicks is ready to roll. Give this iron sword to Leaf.
There's so many May archetypes here. They're all ready to roll.
Is May the ready to roll, or is that Jenny that's ready to roll?
Oh,
It might be
wait.
Jenny.
Yeah, I might be... This might be another YouTuber lying moment.
Here, we're gonna use the Master Seal to free up a slot, and so we can show off the thing. We could keep leveling him, but you'll see.
It's largely unnecessary.
I'm more used to seeing Asbel as a sage because everyone I know promotes him first. Look at this.
Also, he did not just gain 2 speed, by the way. 20 is just the cap for every stat in this game.
He's supposed to get like 5 speed, 5 or 6 speed.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah, so I think he'll be fine. This almost set
Yeah, he
him-
gains 6 speed.
God, but he's already so fast. Where were all those? Oh, you have the extra vulneraries, I think. So take. I know Leaf has like a several use vulnerary, but so I think Asbel's pretty much ready to go now. Yeah, I think I'll move one of the scrolls onto someone else, but I think he'll be good with just these couple of tomes. I'll give. Who do I want to get the Odo scroll to?
Me.
Give it to you just so you can hit 10 skill faster.
Yeah, that way I can be more skilled at this co-commentary thing.
You're already really good at it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I know I wasn't giving it my all last time, and it wasn't just because I dislike FE, like, Chapter 5. I was just very, very sleepy. I was an eeper.
It'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes you're just tired. I don't think she's gonna need a whole lot for the next map. Maybe I'll give Leaf a scroll. We'll give you the SETI scroll, just for some more speed, I guess. We'll give you... Nope. That one. Photo scroll. And the Hazel scroll just for the HP boost. I think that's everything. We are ready to go.
We're ready to roll. We're finally ready to be either May and / or Jenny archetypes.
Yep. Let's bolt out. Lord Lee. Sorry to Ducko.
Oh, damn, she ran too far. Leave her behind. I owe you one.
She jumped past the escape
She heard me say leave her behind, and she's telling you, I owe you one for not leaving me behind.
Please don't leave me behind. I'll step on the escape tile next turn. He. I might fast forward some of this because I imagine this was really boring to watch, but eh.
Damn, they're gonna miss all of our expert commentary.
What? I'll just play it on fast forward, but keep the voices. We'll just be talking really fast.
Alvin and the Chipmunks score.
No, it's not Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's Nightcore.
What's Nightcore?
I think it's like a cover of songs. My younger brother used to listen to those. Every now and then I'll send him a meme about it, and it sends him back in time, and I laugh.
That's very cute. I think it's cute when people have those sorts of, like, individual language moments with people they grew up with, whether that's, like, family or, like, childhood friends or whatever. I don't know, I always find it kind of cute.
Suddenly everyone in Thracia. What do you mean you didn't move? There's a person right here. Hold up, person!
Here it comes. Oh shit, movement star! Oh shit, movement star!
Everyone in Manser has locked onto her location. Roll out!
Imagine if movement stars functioned like the adepts that I mentioned at the start of the chapter, and Gal's just like, ba-dum, charges Karen, fucking one-rounds her, and we have to play the whole map again.
I would have rewinded. I will say it right now, I would have rewinded that and just said, nope, that didn't happen.
Whoopsie doodle.
Yeah. We did it! They have made it outside the castle. He escaped because we locked our doors and didn't unlock them to catch him.
They lost the keys. Look, as someone who loses my keys on like a daily basis, I can relate.
Honestly,
hashtag Vel did nothing wrong.
He just lost his keys. I mean, that's why you need to steal door keys to beat the final chapter, right?
Yeah. You need to steal him from Veld. He lost him again.
Imagine Veld just has Petrify and then 7 door keys as his inventory as a boss. Just to taunt you with all these keys you could have used to open the doors.
Forget Petrify, just give him all door keys, then anyone can capture him.
Capture him for his keys. Oh, and then you can bring those keys into Chapter 9 of FE4 to unlock the doors in that map.
What if also all of the berserkers joined with inventories full of door keys, but capped speed and con, so you can't capture or steal from them?
For all those locked,
you know, like the reinforcements, the turn 5 reinforcements.
God,
like they just all have 20-weight door keys. They're called like heavy door key.
Heavy key. It has unlimited uses, but it weighs 20. Hey, next map is fun. We get to steal rapiers. Woo! Can't wait to do that. Yippee!
I mean, I like it. I like next map. I don't like it because of the stealing rapiers. I have other reasons for liking it, but it's cool that you like to steal rapiers, you know?
It's a fun map.
I thought that would be a way to sell you on it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And if you're excited, subscribe.
Woo! Yeah, do that, please. Bye.
Bye.